Hey everybody, you haven't met me yet? I am Bruce Martins. I build GTM systems and automations. Today we're going to do a very short video about a high intent automation siphoning leads out of Reddit, and it'll take less than 5 minutes to set up. But a little bit of background work, the automation is really easy to set up, but it's important that we understand the thinking behind the automation in order for this to work. And so what you're seeing in front of you is InnerWorks. And so InnerWorks is the client that we're trying to produce these leads for. And InnerWorks will basically help crypto startups, fintech companies, when they have issues like DDoS attacks or bots are attacking. And sometimes the company itself, target company, InnerWorks' target company, and companies like this, their prospects wouldn't always come out and say they have this issue, because it would show that customer funds might be compromised. And so they would never reach out, or at least rarely reach out, but the customers would scream it quite loudly. So really what we want to do is want to find the places where these customers are screaming and just find out which platform they're talking about. Is it an isolated incident? Is this actually legitimate? And can we implement some reverse enrichment and circuitable to offer them a solution that actually makes sense, right? So this is part of a larger GTM strategy, and this one on this specific plan is called public crisis signals. And what we're doing here, zoom in just a tad, but right now we're just using Reddit. Our trigger: surge in public complaints, account locked, identify the head of product, head of fraud, hyper-personalized LinkedIn, and there's a message. Simple, straightforward. And the way we're going to do this is super simple. You're going to do two things on Trigify. You're going to set up a search on Reddit, and all we're going to do is we're going to set up a search to find the word support and any of these, because we're assuming that anybody who is posting on social media has already reached out to support. They're a little bit frustrated, and these are some of the trigger words. So they've already reached out to support. They're saying things like funds frozen, KYC failed, account locked, no response for no reason. And once they say that, we then want to figure out, is this a false positive, right? Is this an actual signal or not? And we can just copy paste this prompt, analyze a social media post to detect if a company is experiencing a false positive, a PR crisis where the fraud prevention team is blocking legitimate users, right? So the idea here is that there could be two cases: that the user is blocked for a legitimate reason, or for a reason that is external to their specific account, such as, bots attacking. The company in question has felt it necessary to lock down accounts because they don't really have control, and it's really a safety mechanism. It kind of makes them a really good fit. Right, then we want to check if the complaint was detected, and if that is actually true, we want to make sure it's not a one-off event. So we're going to check, so we do have like a virality threshold. And we're going to set that to 50, so more than 50 engagements on that. And then we're going to do a little bit of an AI step, and this is enough for GPT-5 Mini to do, so it wouldn't cost much at all. Let's check out what the company name is, do a little bit of enrichment step, generate an outreach message, and really that's it. Really, that's simple. Told you it's going to be short. Let me know if you want the template. You don't really need it. You could literally just copy paste this transcript into Jarvis, which is Trigify's workflow builder, and it'll build this out for you. All right. Till next time, nerds.